Hello, everyone. Welcome to JAFM Audio, the Mets post-game show. I'm James.
I'm Frankie.
And the Mets just took 2 out of 3 from the Kansas City Royals for their third straight series victory, which is huge. All right, they beat the Reds 2 out of 3. They beat the Braves in Atlanta 2 out of 3. They come back home to face the Kansas City, who's not for nothing. They've been red hot as well, the Royals, and they win 2 out of 3 from the Royals. Hard fought victories. Jose Butto looked amazing. 6 innings, 9 strikeouts. I believe this guy has earned a spot in the rotation.
Yeah, definitely earned a spot in the rotation. He looked good today. I'm not going to lie. He pitched a very great game, only gave up 2 hits, which is insane. No earned runs, which is great. You know, they were actually scoreless until he came out the game, until Diaz gave up that home run in the ninth. But he pitched an immaculate game. You can't ask for anything better. He went 6 innings and gave him a really solid start.
Yeah. And that's what the Mets are looking for. They're looking for their starters to go as long as possible right now. The bullpen has been worn down very early. So for him to give them 6 great innings is huge. The bullpen comes in. They go another 3 innings. They give up one run, which was Edwin Diaz's run, which, you know what, thankfully it wasn't a 1-0 game. It was a 2-0 game. But, you know, a small little hiccup there. He got over it, got the next batter out. The New York Mets are now winners of the series, 3 series in a row after starting off horrendous 0-5. What a difference a week and a half makes.
Yeah, you know, now this really puts things into perspective as far as season outlook. What are you expecting now for the Mets? What can happen now that you're seeing this little turnaround here from how it started?
So, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not 100% surprised by this. I really feel like they have a capable offense. Remember, Lindor's still not hitting.
Capable
No, I do.
I don't know.
Listen,
they scored 2 runs, and
today,
you know, these runs came in like the last 2 innings of the game.
Right. You know what? Both teams pitched well. Brandon Nimmo's hitting to his capabilities now. You know, Lindor's not there yet.
He actually had a pretty good game today, Lindor.
He had 2 hits.
A couple good hits.
He had 2 hits today, but he came up in a big spot. Bases loaded in the 8th. And he flied out to the infield, to the first baseman, I believe it was, foul territory. But that's all right. I still believe Lindor is going to get it going soon. And if you're able to get these victories, even without Lindor going, you know, you got to be grateful for that. And when he does get going, we've seen it before. He gets hot for a month, and he'll carry you for a month.
Yeah.
You know, so right now, stay at 500. You know, try to keep pace with the Braves also.
I mean, watching, you know, these past couple of series, they've put up some runs, and then you have some of these games where they don't get any hits.
Yeah.
It's pretty inconsistent as what I'm seeing from
it's
their
tough,
start of the
and
season.
it's tough to watch. So today they put up 2 runs. Yesterday put up 7 in a loss. They lost 11-7. They put up 6 the day before for the opening series win. Against the Braves, they put up 16 and 5 and 8. So they've been scoring runs.
Yeah.
And once again, when the offense gets going, they're capable. Alonso's one of the main power hitters in the game, tied for first in home runs in the league. Nimmo has proven that he's becoming a good leader, veteran type player. You know, Starlin Marte, you know, I'm not too impressed with him, but he's also a veteran. He'll put the bat on the ball when needed, or he'll draw a walk. But at the end of the day, once again, the 3rd series victory in a row. We needed this. The Royals have been playing good. And I'm impressed right now with my Mets. 3 series victories in a row. Now Pittsburgh comes into town, and Pittsburgh's not the pushovers anymore. So you got the Pirates for 3 before we take that dreaded West Coast trip to L.A.
And the Mets got a tough schedule, a tough week ahead of them. They're definitely going to need to, you know, lock in and focus for this week. They're not facing easy teams this week, so might be a long week for James. Yeah. But you know, the good thing about it is they did win the past 3 series, 2 out of 3 every time. You know, I think this week is going to be a good test for them to see where they are.
Yeah, you got
to compete with these teams.
You have to build off of this. You have to be encouraged by the way Brett Beatty's been playing on both sides of the ball, defense and offense.
Big pinch hit today.
Pinch hit came up. I mean, he didn't hit the ball hard, but he got wood on the ball.
Got on base.
And he got on base.
That's what matters.
Yep, Harrison Bader with a little swinging bunt RBI in the 9th. But you know what? Listen, it happens against the Mets all the time. We've lost games like that so many times. It's nice to get a break and get a victory with it.
You know, that's baseball. It happens. Yes. Sometimes, you crush the ball and you just get an out, and sometimes you do a bunt swing and, you get an RBI single out of it.
Yes. So Brandon Nimmo continuing hitting. He's still hitting 2 for 4 today with an RBI and a walk. Jeff McNeil, he was 0 for 2, but he scored a run after he walked. That's once again, grind these at-bats out. Mm-hmm. Bader 2 for 4. Lindor 2 for 4, but once again, they didn't get it done in a big spot, but that's okay. It's going to happen. It's going to come, definitely. Alonso, he walked twice. No hits, but he walked twice. He scored a run. At the end of the day, once again, when your team's not hitting and you're able to grind out a victory like this, it's big, it's important. And the Mets, this is what they've been lacking. Even the first 5 games of the season, they were lacking the big hit, the big walk. They got it. For the last 3 series, they've been playing like I thought they would play.
And it's been exciting to watch them play. These past few series, they're competing. These games aren't blowouts. They're actually playing. They're competing and they're fighting for these wins. How do you feel about them in the division? Like, what do you think? What are your predictions now?
Before the season started, I said, let the kids play. Let's see what they have. But with the news that Spencer Strider is going to be down for the season,
that's huge.
The Braves may be vulnerable right now. And if they're there for the taking, you take the division if you could. Listen, I don't want to get ahead of myself now, and I'm not. I'm not going to do that. But if you can keep pace with the Braves and the Phillies, but we already know the Braves are the top of the class in the East.
Yeah.
If you can keep pace with the Braves and then make some moves, at the trade deadline. Mm-hmm. Now you have a whole different story here. J.D. Martinez needs to get going. I don't know where he is.
He hasn't even played a game yet.
It would be such a plus to have J.D. Martinez in this lineup. So if he can get back healthy, get ready to swing that bat, it'll be a huge plus. And then maybe add some pitching at the trade deadline as well. But we'll see. We're not there yet. Let's give it some time.
Yeah, but... this is great news for, Met fans out there. They're playing good. Mm-hmm. They kind of turned it around from that, horrible start in the beginning. Yes. And now they're looking like a competitive team that's going to go out there and, not be a pushover team.
Well, you knew they weren't going to go 0-162, but it's sometimes it's hard to get that first win out of the way. Mm-hmm. And since then, they've built on it. Yeah. So I'm really Met fans should be thrilled right now. They're playing well. The young kids are playing well. And let's see where we go from here. Now we got Pittsburgh coming in. Let's try to take 2 out of 3. They're not pushovers anymore. Let's try to take 2 out of 3 from Pittsburgh. And then we'll have some fun on the West Coast, which is always dreadful.
Oh, yes.
So thank you for tuning in to the Mets post-game show. Once again, the Mets get their 3rd series victory in a row, which is huge. Like, subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in.
We will catch you on the next one. Thank you, guys.